Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, A Curious Cuttlefish. Today we are going to be talking about how to do a single crochet. So let's get into how to do your single crochet. Alright, to start, as always, we have our yarn right here. We are going to make our slip knot. So again, you want to bring your tail up in front of your yarn, stick 2 fingers through, grab that tail, and pull through. So here is our slip knot. Let me insert our hook into here. And now we are going to start by chaining 10. So if you do not know how to chain, please see my earlier video on how to do a slip knot and chain stitch. But we're going to chain 10, so that's just a yarn over, pull through. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so here we have our 10 chain stitches, and now let me show you how we're going to do a single crochet. Alright, so typically when you do your single crochet, it'll tell you to do a single crochet in the second chain from the hook. So when you're counting your chains from your hook, we are not going to count this loop right here that is on your hook. We count, so you see this little chain stitch right here. It's like a circle, almost like a horseshoe with the other chain coming out of it. So this right here, this is our first chain stitch. Sorry, I'll try to keep this in focus. This is our first chain stitch. This one right here is our second chain. So I'm going to pull my hook out so I can point these out to you. So this is the loop that our hook sits inside. Our hook is usually right inside this loop. So this is the first chain stitch from hook. Here is the second chain from hook. Okay, so depending on your pattern, it'll tell you which chain from hook to insert into. So this is the first, the second, the third, the fourth, and you can continue to count however many chains from the hook the pattern is telling you to do. For this one, we are going to, for your basic single crochet, you want to do your first single crochet into the second chain from the hook. So not this first one, but here, right here is the second chain. So we are going to insert our hook, not into this first one, but right here into the second one, into that second chain. So now for our single crochet, we are going to yarn over. So put our yarn over on top of our hook, grab onto that yarn by pointing your hook downwards. We want to pull this yarn right through that stitch. So now, as you can see on here, we have 2 loops on our hook. Okay, so again, we're going to put our yarn over our hook. Make sure your hook is grabbing onto that yarn. You want to angle your hook downwards so you can pull this yarn over through both the loops on your hook. And this right here, that is your first single crochet. Alright, so now let me continue down the rest of this row. Right here is our next stitch. You see we did one in there, so we are going to again push our hook through this next stitch, yarn over, point your hook downwards, and pull the yarn through. So now again, we have 2 loops on our hook. We are going to yarn over and pull this through the 2 loops on our hook. There is another single crochet stitch. So I'm going to continue to do this and slowly speed up as I get to the end of this row so you guys can see how the single crochet works up. So here we're going to go into the next stitch, put our hook through, yarn over, pull a loop through, yarn over, and pull through both loops. Into our next stitch, yarn over, pull a loop through, yarn over, pull through both loops. Continue to our next stitch, pull a loop through, pull through both loops, and again into the next. Okay, and I'm going to slowly speed up here. Okay, so now we are here at our last stitch. This was our slip knot that we started off with. We are going to put our hook through, yarn over, pull through that stitch, and yarn over, pull through both loops. So now we should have 9 single crochet stitches because we did the second chain from the hook, so there should be 9 stitches, and I'm going to show you guys how you count these stitches. So remember, this loop is the loop that our hook is typically inside. So here's our first. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This loop right here is that turning chain. Okay, so now I'm going to turn this around, and how we add on rows. Okay, we're going to yarn over, and this is where the chain stitch comes in. We are going to chain 1, turn, and now, again, it's like the second chain from hook, so not this first one, but this one right here, which is our first stitch. We are going to put our hook through, and you want to make sure that you get your hook through both of these loops right there, because that is your stitch. Yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. So again, for this next stitch, you want to make sure that you get your hook through this V. So we're going to put our hook behind. You do not want to get just one, you want to get both of those on there. Yarn over, pull through. Yarn over, pull through 2. Okay. So we are going to continue with this row. Put your hook in, pull through, pull through. See this next stitch, you have your V. Make sure you get through both of the loops on that stitch. Yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. So this is your basic single crochet stitch, and you can... Okay, sorry about that. My camera battery died. So here we are in the second row. So we're going to continue with our single crochets. So we want to stick through our next stitch. Here's the top of it. You see that V. You want to be sure that you are getting your hook right in there. Make sure that you get both of those on there. Yarn over, you're going to pull through. Yarn over, pull through 2. So let me just finish up this row. And now that we're at the end right here, you want to get through this last stitch. And again, if we are going to turn, you want to chain 1, so yarn over, chain 1, you turn your work, and now we can continue. So again, not that first chain that you just did, you want to do it into the first stitch. So I want to make sure that we got both of those on there. Yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. So you just continue like this, and this will make a very nice fabric. And if you see here, you can make this as large or as small as you want. You can use the single crochet to make coasters. You can make an entire blanket out of single crochet stitches. You just have to make your chain as long as you would like your project. You can make a scarf, so just make it as wide as you would want your scarf, and then you just single crochet back and forth until your project is the size that you would like it. So this is how to do your single crochet stitch. I will be seeing you guys next week with how to do the half double crochet. So as I was doing this pattern, I will be putting the text above, which you will have already seen, for how a single crochet looks in a written pattern. Thank you so much for watching my video. I so appreciate you guys. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys soon. Have a good day.